Good morning, friends. Today we will discuss how to remember important formulas used in internal combustion engine. Among them, first one is formula for indicated power here. So we are using totally four formulas for indicated power. We will see that how to remember all four formulas here. Okay. So formula for indicated power IP is equal to PLAN here. So you can remember IP equal to plan. So P meant for mean effective pressure, that is I will write PM. L meant for stroke length. A meant for area of the piston. N for speed of the crankshaft. So depending upon the type of engine, whether 4-stroke engine or 2-stroke engine, whether PM is substituted in bar or in Newton per meter square, we are getting totally 4 here. Okay, so first we will see that IP indicated power for 4-stroke engine here. Okay, if it is a 4-stroke engine, indicated power, if it is PM is substituted in Newton per meter square, then this plan is divided by 2, because for every 2 revolutions of the crankshaft, 1 cycle is completed. Therefore, if there is a n revolutions per minute here, then n divided by 2 is number of cycles completed here. So to convert this revolutions per minute, we will divide it by 60 here. So means 60 will convert revolutions per minute into revolutions per second here. So with this, IP is equal to PM LAN divided by 2 into 60. You will get IP in terms of watt here. You are getting IP in terms of watt. To convert this watt into kilowatt, let us multiply by 1000 here. Multiplied by 1000. So this will be the formula for indicated power used for 4-stroke engine substituted with PM in Newton per meter square. So we will recall once again here. Okay, so we will see that once again. IP is equal to PM LAN divided by 2. Divided by 2 means 4-stroke engine. Multiplied by 60 means revolutions per second. Into 1000 means you are getting IP in kilowatt here. So this is a formula for the 4-stroke engine. In PM is substituted in what here? Newton per meter square here. L is substituted in meter. A is substituted in meter square here. N in RPM. So like this here, IP equal to PM LAN divided by 2 into 60 into 1000 here. Okay. So if you are substituting PM instead of Newton per meter square in bar, then the formula becomes IP is equal to 100 PM LAN divided by 2 into 60 here. So 1000 is being removed. Before PM 100 is substituted, because 1 bar is equal to 10 raised to 5 Newton per meter square here. So if you are substituting PM in bar means, so you have to multiply by 10 raised to 5 here. So 10 raised to 3 and 1000 are get cancels. 100 is only remains here. So whenever in IP formula divided by 2 is comes, it is a 4-stroke engine. Whenever in IP formula divided by 1000 is comes, the PM is in Newton per meter square here. Whenever IP equal to, whenever 100 is comes before PM, then it is a PM is in substituted in a bar here. So like this you have to remember here. Now you will see that for 2-stroke engine how it is written here. So IP equal to once again plan PM LAN divided by, so here 60 here. So 2 will not comes here because in 2-stroke engine for every revolution 1 cycle is completed. It means the crankshaft is n revolutions per minute, n number of working cycles are being developed here. Therefore 2 does not comes here. So whenever in IP formula 2 does not comes here, then that IP is used for what here? 2-stroke engine. So 60 into 1000. So here 1000 is makes watt into kilowatt. 60 makes revolutions per minute into second. Again the PM is substituted in Newton per meter square. L is substituted in meter. A is substituted in meter square here. N in RPM here. So like this is a IP formula for 2-stroke engine. Okay. So PM is in revolutions per minute. So if it is a PM is in bar, so then IP formula is equal to, very simple, IP equal to 100 PM L A N divided by only 60 comes here. No 1000, no 2 here. Okay. So 100 means the PM is in bar. PM is substituted in bar only. Remaining L is in meters, A in meter square, N in RPM here. You are getting IP in kilowatt here. So like this, all together we are having 4 formulas here. 2 for 4-stroke engine, 2 for 2-stroke engine. Again depending upon the PM substitution, and again you are getting 2 formulas here. So quickly we will look into the BP here. So what is a BP? Brake power. Brake power equal to what here? 2 pi N into T here. 2 pi N into T divided by 60 here. Divided by 60 here. So in this BP, the T is substituted in kilonewton meter here. Kilonewton meter. N is substituted in RPM here. Again, this revolutions per minute is converted into second. The T means here kilonewton meter. So kilonewton meter means kilojoules. Divided by 60 means kilojoules per second. It means it is a kilowatt here. So like this, BP equal to 2 pi NT divided by 60 here. 2 pi NT divided by 60 here. But what is T? T is nothing but, again we will see that T is means the brake torque absorbed by the, developed by the crankshaft here. This torque is equal to 9.81 divided by 1000 into W into R here. Here, what is the W? It is the net load acting on the brake drum. R is the radius of the brake drum. So 9.81 converts the net load in kg into newtons here. Kg into newtons. Because 9.81 means here it is a meter per second square here. So Newton meter per second square is nothing but kg meter per second square is nothing but a Newton. R is in meters here. So all together, so divided by 1000 makes Newton into what here? Kilo Newton. So like this, torque is substituted in kilonewton meter. 9.81 into W into R divided by 1000. So again we will see that BP equal to 2 pi n T divided by 60. So T is in Newton per meter square, N is in RPM here. So like we have to use the torque in kilonewton per meter square here. Finally, we will see that efficiency. There are different types of efficiencies. Usually, efficiency is symbolized as eta. So, this efficiency is always equal to output divided by input here. Output divided by input. If you want to find the performance of any engine, so its efficiency is being calculated. How much power is developed and how much power is inputted here. So in this regard, in internal combustion engine, efficiency we are using, that is eta m. Eta m is nothing but mechanical efficiency. This mechanical efficiency is equal to BP divided by IP. So as you know that BP means brake power developed at the end of the crankshaft. IP is nothing but is the power developed inside the cylinder. As you know that whatever power developed inside the cylinder is being lost in overcoming the friction to reach at the crankshaft here. Therefore here, so there are some amount of power is being lost here. So means this eta m is means mechanical efficiency, means it directly measures the efficiency of the relative moving parts in the internal combustion engine. Always efficiencies are expressed in terms of percentage. Therefore, BP divided by IP into 100 here. If efficiency of the engine is 100% means, it means whatever power is developed, the same power is available at the end of the crankshaft here. So such thing cannot happen. Always there will be some amount of loss in overcoming the frictions here. Therefore, the mechanical efficiency is always less than what here 100% here. So for examples, if mechanical efficiency is 90%, it means here the engine is able to transmit only 90% of the indicated power available at the end of the crankshaft here. So like this, if mechanical efficiency is equal to 70%, is 70% here. It means the engine is able to transmit 70% of the indicated power is available at the end of the crankshaft here. Therefore, efficiency is always output divided by input here. So like this, we will use these three important formulas, IP, BP and mechanical efficiency, in this solutions for internal combustion engine. There are some other formulas are there. We will see in the next video. Thank you.